Hey everybody, here's another review. This one's going to be about the Snark SN, Sam Nora, SN-2 guitar tuner. Chromatic tuner. It should work on guitars, and I believe, I'm not 100% sure, I believe, even though they say no, the range goes way up. You can do almost any instrument. So I'm going to be doing this on a guitar, because that's what I play. I don't really play it, but I have one. Okay, so here's an unboxing. Let me zoom out a little bit. Please make sure you support my channel. Go to the main channel page, click on support this channel. There's a link there, help me out, so I can keep making these awesome videos. Here's the unboxing. What's going to be in here? Obviously, a tuner. So there's the unboxing. Let's get rid of the box. Has some instructions on it, and I'll look at that later. Here's a little sack, a bag, a little packaging thing. Looks like some anti-static material. And please subscribe, do a thumbs up, do a like, whatever you do on this site. And help me out. Go to that support page. Come on, people. Here we go. This is the product. It's got these clamps so that you can clamp it onto the end of the guitar, and it picks up vibration unlike some of the other ones that go by a sound with a speaker. This is supposed to just be on vibration. This comes with a metronome. It's got a metronome built in. You can press the button and get a beat. I guess that's what this thing is, the up and down button, I'm assuming, and that's probably the... Okay, what else do we have here? We got a switch over here. We got a switch over here. We have a switch in the front, so it's time... Oh, and then we also have this thing. You pull it so that you don't have a dead battery when you buy it. So, pull that out. Let me... oh, the unit's starting right now. There we go. Let me get the guitar and do a little bit of demo, and maybe we can see together how this sucker works. Okay, now that I read the instructions, I can give you some more information. This is the power switch. Press it, it will come on. I'll do that in a minute. Well, I'll do that right now. There it comes on. There's your display. On the left, when you tune this thing, there are red LEDs and yellow LEDs. If it's on the left and it's red, that means your tuning is flat. If it's on the right, yellow, your tuning is sharp. When it's in the center, and you don't have red or yellow, and you have a green, that means you are on pitch for your note, and the note will light up in the display over here. There are two models that they list in the instructions. The SN-1, which has a built-in vibration unit. Then there's the SN-2, which this is. I don't know if you can see it over here. This little writing over here, that says mic or vibe. And you have a switch here, so you can either use the internal microphone to pick up the sound like most tuners nowadays work with a mic, or you can use this with the vibration. It's up to you how you set it. Over here is a switch for calibration. This thing is a chromatic tuner, and the center range is 440, or the center point is 440, but it goes down to 416, and I forget how high up it goes. I think 465 or something. So you could press this, and then you would be able to calibrate, reading on the front where you wanted your tuning to be. Standard for guitar is 440 for it to be on pitch for that note, but you have an option to what you want to do. What else? We have a button over here that says tap. That's the built-in metronome. You can either press it, like if you know your pitch, like you want it to be bump, bump, bump for the metronome, you could tap this button to that beat, and then it will pick up the metronome setting by the tapping that you do by pressing the button. Or you can just hold down the metronome button to start it up, and then use the up-down buttons on the back for bringing up or down the tempo. Okay, what else have I left out? And the other really nice feature, a lot of us play with a Capo, and you can start tuning this thing. If you have your Capo on the first fret, you can press, there's a flat button here, it's a down button, like this is flat or sharp for tempo, down or up, high or low. But you can press the flat button, and so if your Capo is on the first fret, you'll see a flat mark, like that B signal, that B character. You'll see one if you press it once, and that is for it being on, the Capo being on fret 1, and it will go up to the first 4 frets. So depending on which fret, 1, 2, 3, or 4, if you press this button 4 times, you get 4 little B or the flat character, are 4 of those on the display. Okay, so I'm going to go get the guitar now and test this thing out for the first time and give you my opinion. Now, normally what I've been using, what a lot of us use, is the Korg or Korg or whatever, however you pronounce it, tuner, and you can get this in a chromatic model, or this is made for guitar, so it really just does the guitar notes. And I think, you can see it moving by my voice now, but when it gets right to the center, it is in tune. Let's just, okay, so when it's up, when the green light is on, it's tuned. It's a little flat. Let's try 5. It's a little flat. 4, 3, flat, 2, flat, oops, 1, flat. These are Dunlap strings that I put on here that they just don't seem to hold the pitch no matter what. I just tuned this not too long ago and it's always off. And now I'm going to try the Snark, which is the whole point of this. A little awkward being my first time using this. You squeeze it and clamp it on, and then it's got this head that rotates, that turns, and I would think this would be the perfect location for it to break. It's probably the weakest part, so I'm going to be careful turning that. You want to have it, it's got a nice fit. It's kind of wobbly. It's not, you don't want it to mar your surface, obviously. Okay, so let's turn that, and now I'm going to put the guitar on. I shut off the light. I don't know if that's going to make it easier. That's the first string, E. You can see it's flat like the other tuner showed. Usually I put the tuner on my the Korg, whatever that is. I have to put it on my lap or on the guitar to tune. So this is nice to be hands-free. I'm going to tune it up a little bit. Try to get the green. And you're not supposed to have any red in here. Okay, so now we're starting to get a little bit sharp with the yellow. Let me try this 5th string. That's kind of nice. You know, I'm really confused because you want the green to come on, but I've got the red. E, A, D. Okay, it's nice. A little sharp. G. B. That's definitely flat. Okay, so I see that you have that little green thing, but when the line comes on and it's green, that's what they want. So the cool thing is, you can tune this and not have to use one of your hands to hold the tuner. Let's try doing the Capo. Where's that tap button? This is a little awkward. I'm kind of new to this whole thing. It's 100 beats. You know, everything that you do, whether it's changing the settings for the with the Capo or with the range below 440, the minute you turn off the power button, it all resets. That's supposed to be... Oh, so it's not an... Okay, so this is a flashing. You can see, I think you can see. The flashing heart over there. That's your metronome. Okay, so if you want to watch the thing. So you've got a metronome that you've got to watch at all times. So if you're not a great player and you're busy looking at your fingers where they're going on the frets, or where your strumming hand is going, then it might be a little difficult to watch this thing. It defaults to 100 beats a minute. Like I said, if you press the button, it should change that. 99, 98, 97, 96, 95. Okay, so the metronome works. So far, so good. Let me press it again and see if it turns that off. It doesn't turn off the metronome. I guess you have to power down. You press the power button, and the metronome shuts off, and it goes right back to tuner. Alright, one last thing, one last test. Okay, I wish I could get a better angle, but I really can't, because then I can't play the guitar and get the camera set up with the tripod. So what I want to do now is, you saw me tune it, it's a little bit sharp. You saw me tune it, now I'm going to put a capo on the 2nd fret. I'm going to go press, I think this is the button. Yeah, I could see how this could easily break on you. I don't see the, there it is, down at the bottom. You probably can't see it, but right below the P, right there are two little green flat marks, which means that it's on the 2nd fret, or it's going to tune for the 2nd fret. So let's see if this still shows an E. Wow, it does show an E, but you can see how that's pretty awesome. The tuning's way off when the capo's on there. So I like this feature. It's tuned A, D, G. Very impressed. I'm very impressed with this. Okay, this is a nice feature. This is really nice. Very cool. I love this. This didn't cost me a lot of money. I bought it on the on Amazon site. But now you can see, because I still have that, it's not tuned properly, or it's showing not tuned, because now I've got 4 flats. Now I'm back to no flats. E. Look at that. Look how off it is with the capo off now. Very easy to tune. I could see how this thing could fall off, or it could break. It hasn't, but I could see how it could fall. That's a little sharp. Very, very easy to tune. Extremely easy to tune. And with the capo, it's very easy to tune. And let's play it one last time. And let's try chromatic and see how it works. I'm on, I think, what is that, C? It's a good product. I'm happy with it. This thing cost me, you can buy this online for something like 11, 12, 13 bucks on Amazon or other sites. The Snark SN-2, totally awesome product. It's kind of flimsy having it on the back of the headstock over here, but well worth the money, and I like it. I think you will too.